its own Sonny Edwards against Bam Rodriguez, unified flyweight world titles. Eddie Hearn has delivered. He promised Sonny Edwards that he would get him these fights, and as soon as Sonny Edwards signed with Matchroom, look what happened. Eddie Hearn has definitely delivered here. WBO, IBF, World Flyweight World titles on the line. Date and venue to be announced very, very soon, but it's a fight that I'm looking forward to. Now, the reason being, it's that old adage where it's you've got the puncher and you've got the boxer. Sonny Edwards, 20-0, I believe he is now, with 4 knockouts. Okay, so he doesn't knock you out in his fights, but try and hit him. Sonny Edwards does what Sonny Edwards does, and it's make you look silly in that ring. He's elusive, but don't get it twisted. He does pack a punch. He might not knock you down, and he does knock some of them down, but he does pack a punch in terms your opponent. If you're Sonny Edwards' opponent, you're walking out that ring with marks on your face. Bam Rodriguez, though, he's 18-0, I believe, with 11 knockouts, so he's got over 50% knockout ratio for a flyweight. And he does pack a punch. He's got good lateral movement as well. So he'll show, although Sonny's got angles, so's Bam got angles. So sometimes I think this will be an exciting fight. The reason being is because it's almost like you've got two very, very, very skillful boxers. And being a flyweight, these little guys, they throw a lot of punches. They've got fast hands, fast feet. This is going to be one for the purists, I believe. And it's just an exciting fight. Sonny Edwards has been calling for these fights for the best part, I don't know, 3 years maybe. And you can see the frustration that he's had. He's been building up with Sonny, the frustration, not these guys not stepping in the ring with him. So he's just been going in there. And maybe he's not going through the motions, but I believe that now he's got this fight that he's been wanting for best part of 2 years, 3 years maybe, I'm not sure. Then you're going to see the best Sonny Edwards. You think that you've seen Sonny Edwards? I think you're going to see a better Sonny Edwards, because Sonny is going to have to deter Bam in some way, and I think you'll probably see a little bit more pop in his shots. Definitely going to take this fight serious. He takes all his fights serious, obviously, but this is the one. This is the one he's called out for, and you don't want to lose to somebody that you've been calling out for for a long time. Bam Rodriguez has been on social media giving it back to Sonny Edwards. So has Robert Garcia. Basically, they're saying they're not scared. They're going to sign the contract, and it's done. This year in boxing, though, what I will say is, excuse me, it's been fantastic. We're getting these fights made, the fights that the fans are wanting to see. I know maybe Bam Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards isn't the Spence Crawford or the Tank Garcia. However, this fight has been talked about for years. Now it's made. Same as Spence Crawford, same as Tank Davis. But we're getting to see them as boxing fans, and I think that's what we need. We need to see these fights, and it's good to see the fighters finally putting pen to paper and getting this done. Like I said to you, I've said this on numerous occasions. My favorite fighter is Roberto Duran. The reason being is he went up to close to 160 pounds to fight Marvin Hagler. A career lightweight, 5'7" he was. Went up to fight Marvin Hagler. Went to 15 rounds and Marvin Hagler lost. All right, but he took the challenge. Then he went up to face Tommy Hearns at welterweight, I believe it was, or light middle. I think it was welterweight. Although he got beat, Tommy Hearns is 6'2". Packs a punch, jab. Duran's 5'7". But again, he took the challenge. He might have lost him 2 fights, but he took the challenge. Doesn't care about that loss on his record. You look at these guys back in the day. They were 100-odd fights. They fought every 3 months. Nobody cared about a loss. Sugar Ray Leonard lost. His first loss was against Roberto Duran. Hearns, Hagler lost. Muhammad Ali lost. Sugar Ray Robinson lost. I think what Mayweather did was he marketed that 0 on his record so well that people tuned in to see Mayweather lose. Didn't tune in to see Mayweather win, or they were a fan of Mayweather. And Mayweather knew that. And I think people seeing that, people marketing that 0 and earning the money that Mayweather did, fighters are looking at that, young fighters looking at that, saying, that's how I need to be. I need to be undefeated. You don't need to be undefeated. Nobody gives a if you're undefeated. All right? Just dust yourself up and go again. Do you know what I mean? a loss doesn't mean shit. And I think that's what's destroyed boxing for a while. But it's good that we're getting these fights made, and it's only healthy for boxing. That's what we need. Sonny Edwards, Bam Rodriguez, date and venue to be announced very, very shortly. I mean, I'm excited for it. I've been excited for all these fights that are getting made. They just keep rolling, they just keep coming, and it's good to see. And Sonny has been calling for this fight for a long time, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's got his opportunity, man, because Sonny's probably one of the he's one of the nicest guys you'll meet, even though his social media presence, you might think he's a bit of a whatever. But when you know Sonny and you've met him outside of that social media realm, he is a cool kid. And I'm happy he's got his opportunity. He's wanted to unify. He's probably wanted to become undisputed at that flyweight as well. And he's getting his start against probably the hardest hitter in that flyweight division as well, in Bam Rodriguez. Great fight. And it's one that I'm looking forward to. Bam Rodriguez, like I say, he's 23, he's young, he's hungry. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them fights that just gets you going, because, like I said to you, boxer, the movement of Sonny Edwards, Bam can punch. Sonny has got great lateral movement off the ropes. He can box on the front foot if he wanted as well. But Bam can pack a punch, and Bam has that lateral movement as well. He's got the angles for the uppercuts and whatnot. So I'm excited. I'm buzzing. I can't wait. I'm happy for Sonny. I'm happy for Bam. I'm glad this fight's on. Eddie Hearn, you've delivered, big man. So well done. Let me know who wins.